live on 2K Sports. We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Well, Clark, as a player, are you approaching game one of a back-to-back any differently than a regular matchup?
No, I don't think so, Kevin. I mean, you go out and play the best you can, as hard as you can, and try to win.
Danny Granger is checked in for David West. Gasol finds Bryant. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Collison will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by one. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Right side, George. They could use a bucket. And that one, good.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands. And most times, it's pretty good.
Gasol kicks to Kobe. Pass to Nash. Back to Bryant. Four on the shot clock. The screen from Thompson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Pacers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And here's Collison. He had 15 points last outing. Back to George. Takes the three. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 7.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Pass to Gasol. The Lakers moving the ball around. Back to Nash. The three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And George, here we go. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
They get Steve Nash.
Boy, George can really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Los Angeles. And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Gasol. The kick out to Bryant. Off target with his three. Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. George passes to Morrow. To the middle, here's Collison. Granger trying to get freed up himself. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fourth team
And I tell you what, Collison, very tough to contain because he's so fast. An excellent foul shooter as well. You can't give him any cheap ones.
That's good from Collison.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Odom, he's checked in for Thompson. Collison hits them both. Now Kobe. He had 25 points last game. Pass to Odom. It's deflected. Granger outside.
Number 2. First personal foul.
The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Pacers. Danny Granger taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Granger.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Good on both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Back to Kobe. With the fadeaway. It's holding by Collison.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
With some arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Here's Bryant. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Let's hear it for your Pace Base.
Change here. West is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Nash is checked in. On the wing, Granger from the arc. It's good from long range. Granger's got 5 now.
You could see he was prepared to fire the moment he caught the ball.
Lakers trail by 6. Nash kicks to Dudley. Nash, the pass to Odom. Now here's Gasol, defended by West. Gasol, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Out to the wing. West a screen on Dudley. The 11-footer, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Taking advantage of the mid-range there. Nice.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Odom finds Dudley. Good on the bucket.
Jared Dudley.
1:46 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Bailey. West a screen on Dudley. 6 to shoot. Back to Collison. over Nash. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Now Odom. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Reed. Collison kicks to Reed. West a screen on Nash. Here's Bailey. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 6.
And they're also pretty solid in terms of offensive rebounding. Top 10 in the league in that category. A lot of hustle from that group.
And just a touch again on their steals, Greg. Some of the fastest hands in the league are on this team. Opponents really have to be careful with the ball around. For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
The first free throw is good. The Pacers making a change here. Wesley's checked in. That one is no good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Down low, here's West, and the stuff by West.
That kind of aggressive and forceful move by West really rubs off on his teammates.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nash outside. 3-pointer. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. With 4 seconds on the clock, that one misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Pick up by Hill. Just 5 on the clock. And Hill throws it down.
That's how you run the two-man game. Very hard to stop that.
Right wing. Picked by West. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Hill. Lakers trail by 3. Nash left side. Right side Hill. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Bailey. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Nash. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 5.
Look, in this league, you got to get easy buckets when you can, so you run every chance you get. So much easier to score in the full court than in the half court.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. On the wing, Granger. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Indiana again missing.
definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Hill, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Shot on the wing. Nash can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Granger outside. Puts it up. Rebounded by Dudley.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in. And Hill, no good on that one.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
For Indiana, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Timeout called the Pacers. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Lakers, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Here's Bailey. He's defended by Randall. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. West setting the pick for Granger. Inside. West can't hit.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Odom, the pass to Nash. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Henderson's checked in for the Pacers. Pau Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Henderson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Randall outside. Pass to Odom. And the Lakers with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Reed with it. Granger outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 3. Goes back up. Drops in the layup for 2. 7 points in the game.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Henderson kicks to Brewer. On the wing, Granger. He's defended by Randall. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Granger misses.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
into the paint. Fades back. Odom's shot. Good. Odom's got his first points in this one.
I like seeing Odom look to knock these mid-range jump shots down because he's certainly got the ability to do so.
Here's Bailey. Indiana again missing.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Pass to Odom. Nash with it. Gasol setting the pick for Nash. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Good. And it's a three-point Laker lead.
And Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense.
Reed a screen on Randall. Back to Brewer. Pass to Henderson. Now here's Brewer. He's guarded closer. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Brewer. Henderson's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Odom. Lets it go from 11. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Indiana moving it around. Brewer with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Randall. Gasol setting the pick for Randall. Traps in the tray. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
And the lefty stroke of Randall. That three-point shot is going to get even better with time, guys.
Here's Bailey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Granger inside the line. Unable to get that one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
First in opponent field goal percentage, their size and athleticism.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers ahead, up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it can. The Lakers making a change here. Now here's Nash. 5 points in the game. To end the drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Like to see a player not afraid to embrace physical play and get to the line.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
He hits both from the stripe. And here is Granger. He has 7. Outside Collison. Pass to West. Collison against Nash. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Collison.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Back to Nash. Shot clock at 5. Thompson sets the pick for Nash. Drills the three-pointer. Nash has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Look at Indiana. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Back to Bryant. The screen from Thompson. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 15. On the wing, Granger, guarded by Kobe. Hibbert with a screen on Bryant. Here's Granger. Misses from close range. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Gasol. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Gasol's got 8 points.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Here's Bailey. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 6 points for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Hibbert with a screen on Bryant. Granger with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. Granger misses.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Pass to Kobe. Out to Nash. Lets it go with a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Nash has got 6 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the right side. Back to Collison. Hibbert with a screen on Nash. And for 3, Collison. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
2 minutes.
The screen from Thompson.
2 minutes.
Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 1:50 left to play in the third. And Hibbert with the block.
And the art of verticality. I mean, Hibbert able to contest shots without breaking the invisible plane between he and the offensive player. As a matter of fact, he may be the very best in the league at doing that.
Team foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Odom comes in for Gasol. And Dudley subbed in for Kobe. And the free throw's good from Granger. Lakers leading by 20. Outside, Odom. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Jacks up a three. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Lakers #1.
Taking 2 shots.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Bishop the pass to Bailey. And Granger now, top of the key. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
4th team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The Pacers making a change here. Patterson's checked in. And the second free throw, good. .104 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Nash. And Wesley pulls it down. Hill, no good. Pacers trail by 21.
Lakers foul. Number 2. 3rd personal foul. 5th team
He's had
foul.
6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle, here's Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now here's Granger. Not a lot of room. Patterson setting the pick for Granger. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hill's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer, Randall. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Over to the wing. And Patterson kicks to Wesley. Granger outside. Patterson setting the pick for Granger. Pass to Patterson. Pulls up on the wing, and the shot goes in. Patterson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Pacers. And it's Williams with the ball for the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. Randall passes to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
3rd personal foul.
They get Danny Granger.
That was simply a matter of the quickness of Williams causing that foul. We'll see if he can cash in at the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And Williams drops them both. So it's the Pacers now. Pass to Patterson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look, that's what it takes to succeed inside. Grit and determination.
At the line for Indiana, Patterson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Patterson. And Patterson drops them both. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Los Angeles leading by 18. Outside Odom. Now Williams. Clock at 6. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
And Patterson kicks to Wesley. Granger outside. Pass to Bailey. Tries to hit him. Randall with the block.
Some dogged defense from Randall right there. He's got tremendous instincts on that side of the ball.
Henderson's checked in for Patterson.
79, William Henderson.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Pass to Odom. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. That shot misses.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
From deep. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Indiana moving the ball around. Reed a screen. Here's Granger. He's off on that one. Randall with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Gasol. Lays it up off the glass. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 15 rebounds. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Granger outside. And here's Reed. Down low. Here's Henderson. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. George is checked in for the Pacers. Los Angeles making a switch here. Can they get it? Yep, it counts.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
Pass to Odom. Here is Hill, covered by Hibbert. 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away, the rebound by Paul George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Collison with it. Outside, George. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding his shots.
Hibbert with a screen on Dudley. And George, here we go. And then George with the jam.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Here's Williams, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Outside Collison. Pass to Granger. From deep, George. Lakers with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Steps back. Here's Williams. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Stolen by Dudley. From about 16, the Pacers pull it in. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds in this game. George double-teamed. Pass to Hibbert. Granger outside. George looking around. Hibbert with a screen on Dudley. The 3 from George. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Williams, beyond the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. George against Dudley. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. From 10 feet out, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And here's George for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Outside Odom. Pass to Hill. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And that one's going to count. I mean, the mindfulness of Williams with the clock running down, really impressive.
And Morrow has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
2 minutes.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Shoots. Here's Hill. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Jordan Hill, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Hill, and Indiana making a change here. West is checked in, and the Lakers also.
Substitution on the court.
There's the drive, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.